Now these stories they're plentiful, and if you follow Jesus long enough, you're going to have them where you're called to go into awkward, interesting situations. I look around at you guys, and I can imagine in your spheres of influence, and whether you're in employment or your previous life or in the military or in the hospital or wherever it is, like you got these stories, right? Like you interact with people, and it's uncomfortable. But God calls us to not just invite and have control over situations, but to enter in and give control to Him. And that can be really hard. But that's what He modeled. And so we have to take that to heart, and we have to respond in some way. And we need to understand what we are communicating to people when we're given the opportunity to enter in. That we communicate something to them when we do enter into their space and into their lives, and we communicate something to them when we don't. If you're invited into somebody's home to have dinner enough times and you never take them up on it, you are communicating something to them. You may just be busy. You may have the best intentions. You may have actually wanted to. But do you think the devil's going to give them the whisper in their ear that, oh, they're just really busy. They really love you and want to come over? Or is he going to tell them, they just think they're better than you? They're just another one of them Christian households that thinks they're better than you and don't want to enter in because they're scared of you or because you're not worthy or you're too far from whatever or you don't believe like they believe. Maybe if you went to their church, they might come over to your house. Like, that's the kind of lies the enemy puts in. He doesn't say, oh, give them grace. They're just really busy. No, he wants to draw a dividing line there. It communicates something inherently, the way in which we respond to these opportunities to enter in. And I believe that in these relationships, this is the front lines of the battle, the cosmic battle between good and evil. And the enemy does not want these relationships to happen. So he's going to compound that effort. And so we need to be intentional in how we respond to opportunities to enter in. And when we do enter in, we get to see the miraculous advancement of the kingdom of God happen here on earth. There's another story in the Bible where Jesus entered into the pool at Bethesda and a man's life was forever changed. He was healed after 38 years and he went and he told everybody about it. Jesus entered in to the woman at the well situation. He empathized with her in her situation and he invited her into truth and a new life. And she was forever changed. And so was the kingdom paradigm of tribe, or the kingdom of their local government. Tribalism and racism was a big deal, and that was forever changed. Jesus broke down those barriers when he brought a Jewish rabbi and a Samaritan woman into this interaction together. It changes so much when you enter in. He entered into homes, and good news was preached, and lives were changed, and people were healed. He entered into Lazarus' tomb after being deeply moved and empathizing with Mary and Martha and Lazarus' loved ones, to the point of where it says he wept. And then he prayed to the Father, and he told Lazarus to come out. He raised him from the dead. Miraculous, kingdom-advancing things happen when Jesus enters in, and he calls us to live a lifestyle not just of intentionally inviting, but entering into other situations and spaces.
Hey, thanks for checking out our YouTube video today. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in with us. Before you take off, please hit the like button. And if you want more of this content and you want to be notified when we put out new videos, hit the subscribe button and the little bell for notifications right next to it. We'll look forward to seeing you next time.